Hello card users, so in this video we will focus on making the CTA buttons functional, and we will leverage the control element. So it's a great practice to use the control element between each section that you create, but marking it as a scroll point. That's totally invisible to our website, but at first it helps visually when you're on the builder, and secondly, which is the main functionality of the scroll point, is to use it for buttons in order to navigate to this specific point of your website. So naming this as our value, because this is, or just value, because here we point the value of card. Here we have the sites, so let's duplicate this and name it to sites. And before I continue, let's see the options that we have here. We have the scroll speed and the offset. The offset is the distance to the final scroll position, as it says, and speed is the speed at which the browser will scroll to this point. I also use the invisible option, and that makes the endpoint invisible to the URL when we click the button. So let's continue adding the rest scroll points. So the next one should be at templates. So let's name this as templates. Awesome. And the other is the elements, UI elements. Perfect. And here we have our services. Great. So both discover more and grab the deal will point to a new section that we will create afterwards. That will be a contact form. So let's start building. But before the contact form, it's a great option to display some testimonials that build trust. So I already have some testimonials, and let's create the new subsection for what people say. I want this as a non-color. Oops, I want to select the container. Great. And let's add another container that will be main. Perfect. Let's add the new scroll point to our testimonials. And here I will add some embeds, because it's a custom code testimonial, and I have two types of custom code testimonials for this purpose. So that will be the testimonial cards HTML. Here the CSS that has to be hidden at head, And here is the JavaScript that also has to be hidden but positioned at body end. And now let's copy the code. So that's the HTML. Here is the CSS. And here is the JavaScript. And for the second part, for the second view of the testimonials, that will be static cards. So we only have HTML and CSS code. Don't forget to change the CSS to hidden position to the head. Here's the code, and the HTML goes here, which is perfect. And now if I publish the changes, we will see that we just created the testimonials, which is a slider, and here are the static cards serving the same purpose. And as you can see, the scroll points that we added are not visible, but when we create the header and connect the CTA buttons with the form that we will create in the next video, everything will make sense. Thank you very much.